We really wanted to go big on variation, and so there's 4 different distinct biomes in the world of Solis. It's a fictional South American island we've created for Just Cause 4. And so the 4 biomes, as you can see here in the video playing, we've got a desert biome, we have a rainforest, grasslands, and an alpine region. And we also have 2 to 3 sub-biomes. Those biomes are these transitionary areas between the different regions. Again, we going for that variety as you're wingsuiting through the world to make sure everything feels very fresh and different.
Well, I mean, I'm sorry, I got distracted by this amazing mural that we're watching.
So pretty.
Obviously, you know, Just Cause is known for these massive open worlds and traversal, and vehicles are coming back in a really big way. Omar, what are some of the cool things that I'm going to get to drive?
I mean, we have all kinds of new vehicles this time. There's one up in the air, being airlifted by our new grappling hook. We have industrial vehicles, we have sports muscle vehicles, obviously we have jets, helicopters, lions, tigers, bears, oh my. But the most interesting thing about all the vehicles this time around is that they all have some sort of secondary functionality. So we have like heavy loaders, dump trucks, magnetized sky cranes where you can pick things up and bring them to one side of the world. It kind of goes on and on and on. But yeah, variation's a big theme of Just Cause 4. So what a device or a vehicle primarily does, it always comes with some sort of secondary function. So you can discover that as you play the game.
I'm guessing that secondary function is usually in service of blowing things up or throwing things around, right?
Yeah, yeah. Or taking care of lawn maintenance. That helps too, you know.
Sure, mowing the lawn.
Yeah, the grasslands, rainforest, that needs to happen.
We're seeing a little bit of weather in this clip that's on screen right now. You guys have like a whole new systemic weather system in Just Cause 4.
Yeah, that's right. So with each of these biomes, we wanted to bring an extreme weather for Rico to play around in. Here we're showing off our lightning storm. Basically, because the game is so vertical, we wanted to give some really fun challenges to players on how they handle that verticality when they've got this extreme weather going on. And all of these weather types, we have we've shown the tornado previously, of course. Here's our lightning storm. We've got a couple of things as well in the other regions. But these are actually weather simulations based off of real weather systems.
Super real.
Very realistic, yeah.
Very real.
Super real.
That's just how weathermen do it.
Yeah.
But yeah, and so again, all of these are systemic. So if you think, you know, like lightning should function where it hits the highest point, that means it probably will. And that's how all of our weather systems, and we try really hard with all of our physics systems to keep true to that.
And you guys have this awesome Apex engine that you guys have created specifically for this. Can you tell us a little bit about how that engine works and why it makes this awesome destruction and chaos possible?
Yeah.
Sure. So the Apex engine is sort of like the culmination of 15 years of open world sandbox experience. Over the course of Just Cause games and other open world games we work on, like The Hunter and Mad Max, there are different systems in each one of those games. So we figured there's a lot of things we want to do with JC4. Extreme weather was one of them. The distinct biomes, the volumetric terrain, the volumetric clouds, wind simulations, river tech, all that stuff, you know, kind of existed in different versions of our different ideas and different games we've made in the past. But we figured, hey, why not sort of bring it all together in one engine so we can kind of pull off all the things we want to pull off with JC4. So we did. It was a challenge, but it allows us to do some of the craziest things up to this point.
It's a little wild thinking that this is getting crazier than where the Just Cause franchise has been previously, because you guys have gone to some pretty crazy places. I know you guys have toyed around in the world of Just Cause quite a bit over the years.
Well, it's a derp factory. That's what's wonderful about it. It hits that magic window between being crazy but not too crazy, so you can still kind of control what's going on and make your own chaos and watch it unfold in front of you. You mentioned experience in open world and stuff like that. Is that truly what allows you to ride that line so finely between just outright chaos and everything exploding all the time and just having a wiggly man like flying through the air? It just seems like there's a whole skill set behind developing those tools to give to the players so that they can make their own weird chaos happen.
It's true. One of the sort of core philosophies we have with building a sandbox is that it's like being a surfer. You're not looking for more water, you're looking for better waves. So when we build a sandbox game, we try to present the player with as many waves that they can ride as possible, and that's where the creative tool set comes from. And you decide how fast you want to go or what you want to pull off. But it is iteration after iteration. There's also, kind of a tool set fatigue that we have to sort of reel back on because sometimes too much gets overwhelming. So it is a balance, and we try to strike that balance every time.
And I do want to let you guys know that we are going to be premiering a brand new Funhaus clip of them playing Just Cause 4 during the panel today. But it's going to be great. Before we get to that, though, I want to talk about this, talking about tool sets. We have seen so much of this new mechanics for the grappling hook in the B-roll that we just saw. Can you guys let folks know exactly the cool stuff you're going to be able to do with the grappling hook this time around?
Yeah. So of course, the grappling hook makes its return, and you can do the typical retract, reel in, tethering, but we wanted to add more abilities. Grapple is tried and true, so let's add a couple of more tools for the sandbox experience so players can really continue to imagine and think up new ways to play. So the two new abilities we've introduced this time, the airlifter is what you saw was bringing vehicles into the air. Here we actually, perfect timing, thank you, video.
Vehicles and other objects.
Yes, and other objects. You can tether these to anything. If it's physicalized, it will move. Again, if you think it can happen, it probably can. We tried really, really hard to make sure these simulations were systemic enough that you could. So that was an example of our airlifter. We also introduced our booster, which is essentially like attaching a rocket using your tether. So because now you've got 3 abilities for the grapple hook, we wanted to continue to push the limits of imagination and went a little bit more in depth and added a modification system. So you can further refine the way that how high you want the airlifter to raise into the air, if you want it to follow you, if you want them to become indestructible, things like this. And someone actually sat down and did the math, and it totals to over 4 million combinations for the grappling hook.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It was a little daunting. Where's Kat? Kat came back. There she is. Hey, Kat's awesome. She came by our office and brought a copy of the game for us to play.
Well, now that I have the controls down to a T, we're going to the front line.
Yeah, he's actually
hold on.
a Just Cause pro gamer.
He's been playing for 15 minutes. Thank you,
Yeah.
Alana. It's good to have someone in my corner for once.
She's new. She has to suck up to you.
Also, he's my boss, so.
I am?
Oh, so those are your boys.
These are my boys. I got to go over there.
Or you just take one of their tanks.
Yeah, just take one of the tanks.
Into the battlefield.
All right.
And we'll pull the
That'd be,
ship.
yep, all right. Is he? Yeah.
He is.
I don't know.
Tell him you need to borrow it.
Oh, he'll still fire for you.
Oh, that's bad for this guy.
I feel like all his allies probably hate him a little bit. Like, he
do.
just keeps putting balloons on shit.
Yeah, they do. Because he's got all these cool things and he doesn't know how to use them.
Yep.
There we go.
Yeah.
Rico to the rescue. Well,
There they go. This time. Uh-oh.
No, it's more.
Get him!
Oh, yeah, you're really getting him.
Anymore.
Oh,
Why are they hitting you?
two more! What just exploded? They had lasers on him.
Oh, they do.
Yeah.
Can't hit what you can't see.
They can definitely see you.
Best of luck.
I really think you really helped out there.
Oh, Jesus, really powerful.
Run! Look at him all. Run! He's got a gun. Oh, they see you.
All right.
Oh yeah. So this one will auto lock on people.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. Oof. Okay, so. I think I just need to take a tank.
Yes.
I mean,
Oh,
obviously,
definitely,
That
yes.
makes the most
That's
sense.
Nice. Those good moves.
Those are good moves there.
Beat.
He's not going to just let you have it.
Yes, he will.
Okay, Will.
It's yours! Be good to her!
You better run.
I think you're getting shot.
Just take it across the bridge. Get out of here.
Then you can do
I
what you
say,
want
I
with
think
it.
you're getting
then it's
shot.
yours.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Oh, there's a friendly fire.
All right, watch out.
Guys, look what I got! It's pretty cool, huh?
Oh, well, knocked him out.
It's a tank!
You need one on the front, on either side, front right,
Yeah.
front left,
Yeah.
and then one in the back to stabilize.
Oh, that's like the three-wheeled vehicle.
Like the perfect car, the 3-wheel car from Mr. Bean.
All right.
And one right there. Boom. Oh, they're already going.
It's automatic.
I basically made my own
Now
helicopter.
grapple up to it.
You did make your own helicopter.
Get in.
And look, perfect.
All right, now let's go invade that base.
What?
Boost.
This is so good.
Oh, look at the death tank.
This is all I've ever
There
wanted
they
from
are.
a video
I'll
game.
defeat them with confusion.
Oh my gosh, how
doing it.
confused they must be.
Can you kind of steer?
To what? Oh, yeah.
Wow,
There we
what
go.
a killing
Oh
machine.
my god.
I am the best.
This is really incredible.
You need air support.
No, he's going down.
So you don't need a helicopter.
I guess I
Yeah, look what you have. Why would you want a helicopter? That's a downgrade.
Get him, boys. No.
Those were your friends.
I didn't kill him.
Why isn't this a thing that the military makes?
Oh my god.
This is amazing.
Yeah, I don't think there's much left. I think you've been really killing
Pretty
it.
much wiped
You
it
did.
out. Watch out, antenna!
It's fine.
Oh no.
no.
Flaming death tank.
It's fine.
Don't get out.
Oh boy. Really? He's got a
real
flaming
problems here.
spinning death tank right here.
Because you're gonna have to get out.
Okay.
Send the tank to its death.
It is.
Eh.
Yeah, awesome. Now no one will ever get to
That's
have
so
your
cool.
amazing. Learned that during a lightning storm, the best thing you can do is get to the highest point.
Yep.
Yeah.
And wear a lot of metal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
make yourself look like a tree alone in a field.
Help.
You're okay.
He's like, the irony is
Did
that
it break your parachute?
Help.
it killed me.
Are you okay? Oh,
It
you
hit
just
you
struck by
again.
lightning again.
Awesome.
Why does it go here?
So if you want to avoid the lightning, you just gotta
if you
move real
sit
quick.
still, it's gonna get you.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
I saw that. Oh, hit it real bad.
You can see it. You can see it's angry.
Oh, every time.
So you're safe in here because there are tires.
Yeah, and as long as you get higher than the storm,
Uh-huh.
then you'll be okay.
What could possibly go wrong?
Yeah,
Yeah, try and shoot it.
take
What if you,
that.
yeah, what if you,
Nature.
what if you fought the lightning? There's anything that I know about being a pilot, it's that storms equal good.
Is that true?
Yeah.
You guys sound like scientists.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say.
Basically,
Thank
I
you.
trust you.
I'm just gonna
that's
say.
gonna pop.
Oh no! Are there people out there?
I think that was a person.
Yeah, I thought I saw a body.
Yeah, I think his name is Foil Man.
Why was he out there?
Foil.
He's a conspiracy theorist.
He has one weakness, and that's everything.
Gotta get up those lemons.
Doing a great job. You're moving faster than lightning at him.
Oh boy.
well, you
Oh
were.
no, not good.
It's
Yeah.
just
Wind
barely
went
out of
up.
If
reach.
you get one of them, you attach a balloon to it.
Sorry to fall
Balloon
back
to a
down.
balloon is the best way to fly. What? Oh, you're gonna pop! Oh, come on! All right, Adam. So we're going to go and jump ahead because you have decided to align yourself with the most destructive force in nature, tornado.
You're a storm chaser.
All right.
We're going to recreate the plot of Twister.
We're going to show the extreme weather of Just Cause 4.
Yes.
And it says, get closer to the tornado.
Which is not normally a mission objective that I've ever seen before.
Not
but-
really.
Okay, so you're just following this into a base. Oh yeah, it did. It took down the whole bridge.
Oh,
Goodbye.
Oh my god.
I want to hang out with the tornado.
Yeah, we need
that's what
freedom
we're
for
doing.
the tornado, so
We
you
gotta
gotta control
destroy the wind
wind
cannons.
cannon. Yeah.
To the right.
All for you, tornado. Oh,
There you go.
Science.
I know.
Yeah.
We put the science back in Just Cause.
All right, that was a good stop. You didn't hurt yourself.
There we go.
one down.
No, it's not
One down.
Not yet.
Not yet.
You gotta keep shooting it.
Still not yet. Seriously,
Plain
tornadoes over there like, hey, how's progress on that?
All right.
Can you
Try
help
to
out?
Let me get this guy real quick. Hello. Oh, wait. Maybe the box?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
We've been given a mine launcher. There we go. Now we're talking.
All right. Now it is definitely destroyed.
All right, send some
right on the
boosters.
very front,
Yeah.
put a bunch of boosters.
Okay.
Ready? Oh no!
That was for you, tornado. I love you.
Okay, well you got it.
Well, the tornado's free. There's two more.
That was beautiful.
Don't get sucked into it.
He's my best friend. He'll save me.
I don't think he'll hurt you.
He's my
Boys.
best friend.
We call him Torny.
It's Torny, the tornado.
Look at this.
Oh, look at him go.
No, the planes. I was gonna take that to vacation.
Oh, there's not a blimp.
Yeah.
I get in this guy.
Nailed it.
So close. Oh no way!
It'll take a
Wait.
little time to get over there. Out of my way!
There's a storm a brewing. Just want to try this real quick. Yeah.
Nice.
I'm like you.
Uh-oh, you're gonna get
Watch
sucked
out.
in.
Yeah, you don't want to get past the threshold.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Tony, why?
You got a body stuck to the front of there.
No.
Oh no, Torty's got ya!
Whoa!
All right, well, it's yours.
Yes, a sacrifice for Tony.
Oh, I missed him.
Missed him.
There, you got him. Run!
Oh shit!
Excellent.
Put boosters in the back of it, sit on it, and ride it when it boosts off.
I like your thinking, Bruce.
Like Dr. Strangelove.
Okay, that's good.
Okay.
And now hook up. And now I'll go for a ride.
Oh, come on. Hang on.
Come on!
This is for you.
Hang on. Oh, I'll launch you off!
It's gonna
Get
destroy.
it, Tony.
There we go.
We did it. There we go.
That was quite a journey.
All right, one more.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Hurry.
Hurry!
Hurry, because Tony's taking the other one.
Let me have
That was
some
my
things.
brother.
Nice.
Okay.
Okay. Straight up, just like
Yeah, that's
planes
how
take
planes
off.
walk.
Torny, just let me have this one thing. I'm trying to save you. There we go. Okay.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
Tony got you.
It's all right.
You can make it. You can make it.
No, I don't think you can
I'm still
control it.
full control.
Oh, you are in control.
No, he's not. Watch
no,
the
watch
tornado.
Tony.
Yeah.
Oh no!
There he goes.
Wow.
Beautiful.
Oh my god.
Those are all the tankers. Those are the tankers we saw earlier.
That's
That could be
exciting.
Adam. We freed Torny.
And there he goes.
His story will continue beyond us.
Off in the wilderness.